Alright, so today we just gonna talk. We just gonna chat, you feel me? We just gonna chat about loving people from a distance, you feel me? So before we get into this video, like I said, make sure y'all make sure you comment and let me know you in the whip with me, you feel me? You gotta be in the whip with me before you in the crib with me, you feel me? Cause we only do genuine love over here, man. We don't want all of that. We don't want no toxic love. We don't want none of that. We trying to be healthy. We trying to spread positivity. You feel me? We trying to, let go of the negative traits that we had growing up. You know what I'm saying? The negative traits that was given to us. You feel me? And nobody is perfect, but we always striving for self improvement. You feel me? So yeah, family, it's okay to love people from a distance. For me, like sometimes things just don't work out. You know what I'm saying? Like people that you grew up with ended up being totally different from what they showed you, like as you were growing up. You know what I mean? And then people you went to school with, you thought they were this way, but no. And then people, you feel me, your siblings and stuff like that, you think a lot of things is what I'm trying to say. You feel me? Until somebody show you different. You feel me? You would think somebody love you and then they start doing stuff and it's like, do they love me? And then you will lie to yourself and tell yourself, oh, they do love me. They just told me. Even though they just did this dumb shit over here. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong. You feel me? If that's relationship wise, you feel me? Make sure y'all together before you like say that they dirty or they did this and they did that. Like if y'all not together and it's not committed, like nobody is your property. Like I just had to say that because like people these days they be wildin'. But yeah, and we need to love them from a distance as well. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, like far as family and stuff like that, like me, like I always kept trying to like go back and like save them and like show them a way through the darkness. Like show them because you can't just hop out. You know what I'm saying? I would be lying to myself if I was like, hey, we can do this. You know what I'm saying? But no, I was trying to show them a different way. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, you too young. You don't know what you're talking about. This, and that. You ain't never this. You ain't never that. What makes you so special and all of these things, right? Well, okay, I've heard that multiple times, but I mean, I did start my own small business. I do have other assets. Like, I have traveled multiple places that our family haven't traveled. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't want to listen to me, cool. You know what I'm saying? But I still kept trying to be that person. You know what I mean? It's like, no, like, God set me down, called me by my name. It was like, no, like, leave. You need to leave. These people do not respect you. They do not support you. They don't like none of your, they don't, no, it's not working. It's not working, baby. You just need to go and love them from a distance. And I thought that that was a bad thing because I'm the type to like, I don't got no type, but that was random. I'm the type that is very family oriented. You know what I'm saying? I believe in family, and I'm talking about like family and not the new traditional family. I'm talking about way, way, way when family was family. You know what I'm like? That's we might talk about that one day. You feel me? But I also believe in loyalty. You not today's loyalty or the last generational loyalty or that last generation or that last generation, but before all of that type of loyalty. You know what I'm saying? So like for me, I'm like leave like my family. Like what you mean leave my family? Like what you talking about? Like that's not an option, is it? You know what I'm saying? And I kept going back and kept getting like smacked. Like in my face every time, like, and that's crazy because shorty always like on some crazy stuff when she cooks steak and potatoes, bro. If she cooks steak, bro, well, now I don't have to worry about that because I won't be around with that's understood for sure. But like every time this woman cooks steak and potatoes, she want to fight. And it's like, now you know I'm not about to fight you. Like, what? Okay. And then you called him on me. Like, it be crazy, but I'm telling you, God will slap you and slap you and slap you until you get it. But it's going to be some hard slaps where you like, oh, okay. Like, no. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm going to have to love you from a distance. Because if I love you right here, I'm hurting myself. And I'm hurting everybody. I mean, if I'm such a big problem and you don't you hate me so much, you know what I'm saying? You should love me from a distance too. You know what I'm saying? So it's healthier that way to love people from a distance than to sit in something that, you don't deserve, or, that's not healthy. It's very toxic. It's always arguments, it's always fighting and stuff that don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? And this goes for relationship wise as well. Like I had a situation like if you know me, I was a workaholic. Well, really I haven't ever had a relationship like fully. But a few years back, right, I was talking to somebody and it was very deep, and they ended up being a narcissist. You know what I mean? At the end of that journey, you know what I'm saying? Which I'm glad I went through, because that not everyone can make it out of that, first of all. And then second of all, like, you learn so much, like, if you choose to. If you choose to, and you've been through so much, like, you gonna learn. But if you feel like you want another round, God gonna show you another round too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but that was like a real toxic situation for me. And it was like the person kept like doing certain things, tried to kill me a few times. We used to fight, like he scratched my face, like, and I had a scar and it would bleed, like, and it, like, we just used to fight, like, literally, we used to be scrapping, like, for real, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, at that time, like, when you are trauma bonded with somebody, like, you, which is another level compared to family, this is another level, and they just as powerful as like each other, you know what I mean? But and when you trauma bonded, and you can be like that with your family too and your friends or anybody, but like when you trauma bonded with somebody, like, you feel that they can't do no wrongs, and you think it's unconditional love, but it's not unconditional love. It's just trauma bond. Like, you guys have been through so much, and you feel that you guys need to stay together, and that you're all you have. And most of the time with narcissists, they will literally push you away from your family, push you away from your friends, and everybody like that, so that, if something does happen between y'all, you feel stuck and you can't go nowhere. Like, they move like that, you know what I'm saying? And it was, I had left like a few times, you know what I'm saying? Like, we would go back and forth, like, it was like that, like, very toxic, right? And when it was good, it was good, but when it was bad, it was bad. But I just, like, it was one situation where, like, I'm gonna tell this story. I really want to tell y'all, like, a lot of these stories that I've been through, but I'm gonna just break this one down. No, I'm gonna wait for another video. Make sure y'all like, and I'm gonna tell y'all some crazy, crazy stories. Crazy, like, crazy family, crazy. But yeah, so like, it's like, um, it was something big that had happened the first time, and I was like, this is fucking toxic. Like, I had left my family, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, whoa, like, this is just as toxic. And then there was something else that happened, and I was like, okay, like, I need a break. I went, stayed with my G, and I was just like, taking my time, you know what I'm saying? And I found peace in that time. Like, I found, like, if you know, like, I didn't have to worry about nothing. I didn't have to worry about somebody like starting to argue with me for nothing. Like just peaceful. Like it was just I could go to the store in peace and not have to worry about nothing. Like just freedom. You know what I mean? Like freedom. But like in a good way. You know? So I eventually went back, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what you do when you're in them situations and you love somebody and you're trauma bonded and you're with a narcissist and all of these toxic shit, you know what I'm saying? And I went back and then I left again and I went back and then I left again and I went back, right? But throughout these times, these stories that I'm gonna tell y'all later, like, has happened, right? So, but this last one is what got me. This is like, and I'm gonna tell that story too. And it's crazy how that's the one that got me out of all of them. You know what I'm saying? But I had to leave that situation because it was not good for me. It was not good for my soul because it started emotionally, then it went physically. Wait, it started emotionally, verbally, and then it went physically, and then it began to go spiritually. Now it was spiritually the whole time, but like different, like I don't know how to say, cause like this person like worked in magic and like protected, you know what I'm saying? But I was protected from something I didn't see, you know what I'm saying? And God was trying to tell me, hey, love this person from a distance. Like you could see by their actions how they feel for you. Like this person literally just tried to kill you. Like this person literally just like ruined something that you had. Like it was just crazy. It was like little stuff. Like I remember I had got a job, right? And this is a short story, so I don't mind telling it. I had got a job and it paid it, and they didn't have a job. This happens. And they didn't have a job, and I had got a new job, and it didn't even pay that much. But I mean, people be mad for no reason. But I mean, it's whatever. They was mad that I had got a new job, but when I told them, like, cause me, I'm the type of person like when I'm with my partner, like, what's mine is yours, and what's yours is mine, and like, we won together. Like, there is no nothing. Like, if we do something, we do it together. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I see, you know, partnerships, like not situationships, but like, so yeah, so I had got a job. I had told them about it, and they was like, "Oh yeah, we should go out to eat and stuff." Man, I kid you not. After we ate, like the person was flirting with the the waitress the whole time. Like, but you could tell like it was purposely, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you could tell it was like, oh okay, like I mean I don't give a fuck. I'm not that type. See, bro, I don't be giving a fuck, like for real. Like just being honest. Like if you didn't know, like I'll be quick to dip on niggas. Like I'll be quick. I'll be cold because I got self love and I love myself. You feel me? Respectfully, disrespectfully, you know. But yeah, so I'm just like, babe, like, shit, what's good? Like, we can hop on that together, you know? No, I'm just messing. I'm just messing. Look, this man just watched me do that shit. But, yeah, so, yeah, that was supposed to be a quick story. So, basically, after that, right, we get in the car. And then they start an argument over nothing, like literally over nothing, talking about like, oh, you think because you got a new job, you this and you that, and just was like saying stuff like, if you know, you know, if you know, you know, if you know, you know, and it was just like, hey man, if this person don't want to see me winning, and especially the situation we was in, you know what I'm saying, this person was, you know, and the living situation we was in was just like, excuse me, whether they had the job or I had the job, like we a job was needed. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just didn't get it, and it was it was just like, oh wow, like this person is, that's like the first time I seen like, okay, this person in competition with me. You know what I'm saying? But this supposed to be my partner, like this supposed to be my best friend, you know, everything, like, but they was in competition with me. So I'm like, well, shit, I gotta love you from a distance because I need my money. Like, I need my bag. Like, I'm not about to be living like this forever. Just because you comfortable with it don't mean I gotta get comfortable with it. You know what I'm saying? And that self-love just started to kick in, you know, and I started praying. I started, you know, getting closer to God, like, through that last situation. Not the job situation, but the very last situation before I left. And I just started, like, just reading the Bible. I started doing my research on different stuff on self love. I started like getting into like more spiritual stuff and like what he was trying to do. And then I heard of the narcissist and I learned and I started learning stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then I started seeing things for like what it really was. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing too, family. Like most of the time, like we don't see people for who they are. We see them for who we want them to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is anybody, you know, like whether it's an expectation, whether it's something they say and you listen to what they say other than what they show you, like it can be anything because, you know, if you really like somebody, you could be deceived. Or if you really love somebody, you could be deceived. You know what I mean? It's simple, you know, but you got to love them from a distance so that you don't be deceived and you see them for exactly who they are and not what you want them to be. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to break that down. So from family to like, I, it wasn't a relationship wise. Like, no, it's definitely not partnership. Relationship wise, and then like friend wise, right? Like if somebody always hitting you up and they only hit you up for like rides, they always hit you up to bring them something or to go do this for them or go do that for them, or a, you think you can send me five, you think you can uh you know, whatever the case may be, you think you can uh pay this or do that, whatever the case may be. Now it depends on the type, on the person, but what I'm saying is you will have these people around you that constantly ask for shit, and they, like, if you was to ask them that same question, they would not give no else. They would not care. They wouldn't try to find a way for you or anything like that. But with you, you gonna find a way, or you gonna make it happen. Or if you got somebody, you got them. But I'm like, most of the time, if you have these people around you, you need to love them from a distance because they are only around you to benefit off you. They are only around you to use you. They are only around you for the fun, for the good time, for the sex, for the clout, for whatever they are around for, whatever they're around for, that's why they around. You feel me? Because people be into different things. So it's different types of leeches out here. You know what I mean? So you gotta watch out for them friends, them family members, and them relationships. Cause most of them, some of them be in competition with you. Some of them will show you exactly who they are, but you don't listen to yourself, and you need to listen to yourself. Love yourself. Show yourself that same love that you showed them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it be difficult because if, okay, so if you already love yourself, because I've been in a situation where I love myself, but I mean, I felt I was ready for a partner because I've been on this journey, like, and it get lonely sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Not lonely like desperate, but like, I mean, you want that intimacy, you want that partner you could count on. You know what I mean? Like, I shouldn't have to explain that deep. Like, I mean, you know, but it ended up, they ended up telling me like, oh, you should love yourself, and like spit it back in my face basically. But I'm just like, I do love myself. I was just trying to love you too. You know what I mean? But if you feel that that's not necessary, cool. You know what I'm saying? But instead of letting that hurt me, I was just like, shit, I already love myself. Okay, well, bye. That mean you don't love me. That mean that I'm gonna have to love you from a distance. You feel me? I'm gonna have to love you from a distance because I can't trust you. I can't, you know, give you all of me. You know what I mean? And I want y'all to know that too. Like, even if you stay around these people, like, don't give all of you. Give enough, and like enough to see how they handle it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got a big heart, you gonna love. Like, that's just facts. You know what I'm saying? If you really care, you really hold it down, or you whatever, you gonna hold it down. So like, you would want to be around people that's gonna hold you down too, hold you up too, right? Like, when they in a room and somebody talking on your name, you want them to, hey, like, nah, that person not like that. Or is they gonna be the type to giggle with them? Oh yeah, yeah, you right. That's fake. You don't love them from a distance. Like, we don't trust them type of people. You feel me? Them grimy. They talk behind your back. They not really down for you for real. They don't love you at all. In fact, because that's not love. That's not respect. That's not nothing. That's disrespectful. You feel me? So, um, we need to love these type of people from a distance, family. Like, and this is a serious thing too, because like, you will be amazed how many people around you just to be around you. And also, you want to love these people from a distance as well, because if you around these people, their energy is attached to yours. So you can feel like, if you're not that spiritual, you won't be able to feel it, but you'll be able to see it. You be like, damn, a year went by and I'm still in the same spot. Like, or damn, a year went by and they said they was gonna do this, but they still ain't done it. It's been like 3 years now. Or like, a year go by, I told them we was going on this trip this month. I told them this like months ago. Oh, and now they got an excuse. So like, pay attention to the small things. Pay attention to the small things and pay attention to the big things. But the big things are a little easier to see sometimes. But pay attention to the small things when you need to be like, oh, okay, KMO, Kamaya told me to love these people from a distance. Even though, like, you can love them. I mean, absolutely love them, because they might be the closest people to you. But you need to love them from a distance to keep your sanity. To make sure that, hey, I love myself, and I'm not going to let you treat me like this no more. I still love you, but I tried to let you know that this wasn't going to work, this wasn't going to work, this wasn't going to work. And you didn't listen to it. And you felt that what you felt, even though I just told you what I felt, was more important. So if somebody don't understand you, and to the point to where they selfish and they always thinking about themselves, and whenever you don't even complain like that, you don't even really be on no drama or nothing like that, but whenever you say something, you mean it, and they still don't listen, oh no, it's time to love them from a distance. You feel me? It's time to love these people from a distance, family. Most definitely. But I love y'all. It may be some things that I missed or something like that. I didn't really, take notes or write nothing down. I just winged it, but yeah, I hope y'all took something from that. Grab it, leave what you don't, and grab what you feel is right for you in your situation. You know what I'm saying? But it's much love. If y'all haven't watched my past videos, go watch my past videos. If you haven't watched my recent videos, go watch my recent videos. If you ain't watched my future videos, don't be saying you be watching my future videos, because I know you lying. I know you lying. Why you lying to me for? I'm going to have to love you from a distance too, man. Like, dang. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, it's KMO if you didn't know. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to your girl. And also, if you ain't tuned, get tuned. I have more information in the description below. Join the Discord so we can communicate. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can let me know what videos y'all want to see. Y'all can let me know, like, if y'all got any questions. Or, shoot, I can ask y'all questions and be like, hey, what y'all think about this? Or how y'all feel about this? Because it's a lot of, like, disputes going on about how this should be, how that should be, how everything is now and how it was. And, like, all of these egos and everything, family. So we gonna get on that, you know what I'm saying? And hey, I got the podcast channel down below as well, you know what I'm saying? As far as the financial channel too, make sure y'all check these out. Make sure y'all subscribe to those channels as well. I love y'all so very much, and we on to the next video. Let's get it.